Peace, family. I am Chidiki, aka Chi Vital, and I am back with another tool for your toolkits. What's up, my lovies, my lovies, my lovies? Light beams, how y'all doing? Now, y'all know I gave y'all a heads up. I was gonna be going live as soon as I touched down. Literally, I had to make a very heart-centered stop to go help out a family member with some healing, and I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to do that. But I'm back in the office, and I wanted to make sure that I caught you all. I definitely was looking forward to sharing these tips for our detox earlier in the day, but it's all good. For those of you who have been following my journey on IG, I thank you all for showing up. Definitely feel free to ask me any questions. Some of y'all are, budding healers and practitioners, and you might have some questions about your space or just whatever. You know what I mean? Hit me up. As you tune in, what up, Melanated Enchantress? What up, Emerald J? How y'all doing? Fairy Gang? Whoop, whoop. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Um, I won't be too long. If you've been feeling dreamy and quite sleepy, it's normal. Don't you worry about a thing. You're going to need to get used to that. The more and more you start straddling these realms, you're going to have some like short things that you do to wake you up. But I have some really good news. I always say I have good news. I guess I strive to have good news because good news brings good vibes, and I'm excited. What up, Black Venusian? How y'all doing? I'm loving the purple hearts. I'm loving the purple hearts. Yeah, y'all. I've been so sleepy myself, and I'm just doing what I gotta do. Okay? I'm kind of like used to this by now. Every now and then I surrender and I'm like, all right, fine. I'm just going to spend the day in this space. Anyways, y'all, don't mind me. I told y'all I'm ripping and running. Look at me. I need to replace a few braids. You feel me? I need to replace a few of these babies. So good. So good. Right now I give myself an 8. All right. So I'm going to be talking about this. If you haven't been following me for a long time, you may not know this, but I have a beautiful snake, and she provides me with her beautiful skin. And I was shown that it's time to share. Now, this is not my only collection. Um, I do have more, but as you can see, it's not like I don't think I'll have 200 bottles worth, but I'll be making you some very special snake oil for obvious reasons. Okay, this is going to be very important, especially as we are moving into our new year, everyone. Woo! If you're happy about the new year, let me get some whoop whoops in the chat. Let me get some whoop whoops in the chat. Oh, yes. So, I'm excited. I already have the whole retreat space set up downstairs. So it's gonna be a long night for me. I'm probably gonna go and make me some coffee and drink plenty of water. So here's a quick thing, right? Mentioning water. Let me hydrate. Hold on. I just did a lot of work. So look, when you're feeling tired, I know we often have to run to our quick fixes. I understand. I get it. You want to make sure that you're hydrating. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. When you're traveling, you're astral traveling, and you are very busy out in the ethereal realm, you want to make sure that you are hydrating because you may notice that you feel a little parched, a little cotton mouth, it's all good. Water is our conductor for the electricity that we need. And we burn a lot of light traveling like that. So, in order to fuel up, yes, you are going to feel tired, but drink your water, okay? In conjunction with some of your other things. I don't know if you're um, just sticking with caffeine or you're on like guarana or ashwagandha. What are some others? Uh, I might be messing up the pronunciation, but I have the herb as well. It's like try a question. I'll post it in HOC. A couple of other natural supplements that can just keep you moving along throughout the day. Regardless of such, you want to make sure that you're getting enough water in your system to process all of that. All right, we agree? Press one in the chat if we agree. Because without the water, you are going to just be tired and shaking. Because the nerves, they need to be able to fire properly. And if it's dry, then you have friction. So you get this shakiness, the jitters. So dope things are happening. I will talk about the snake skin, the wash, the floor wash that you all have been waiting for. I got my hands on my ingredients that I needed to get. I had to travel hundreds of miles to get it, and I got it. So I will be utilizing this energy, which is super powerful, and I'll talk about why my own process, my own channeling of why it's so important, right? This new moon energy. And for those of you who attended, we have some Fay Tree coffee that was supercharged during our ritual. I have a few packages left, and I would love to sell these to you at a way discounted price. So, these are for donation purposes. They have been charged through an entire Zikr. Everyone who attended will tell you the power that was experienced there. So I like the number 11, but 1099, because I want to make sure to continue to raise funds so that the organization does more dope stuff like this for people who can't usually afford the kind of work that we do, or they need a home, because it's like that. Like, it's like that. I am so passionate about building. All right, literally building. So I have a few of these left. Whoever was there, you all don't buy all of them. I literally only have a handful. So if you want that, text me at 202-810-1876. We spent hours and hours zikkering over those. So that's one. I told you all that the floor wash is going to be on the site. So please stalk the site. You don't have to stalk it now, but save it, okay? It's in the chat. Save the link so that when it goes up, you get your hands on it. The ingredients that I need are not like hella abundant. So first come, first serve is going to be crucial to have this temple grade level wash for your homes, especially as you're going to be working with particular energies. You're switching from one to the other, and you want to be able to have your experiences and be able to get rid of any lingering spirits. That's like one-on-one. Okay? So now, without further ado, tomorrow, Monday, we don't get our new moon until Tuesday, the 21st, as we cross into the Aries energy. Shouts out to all the Aries, all the fire signs. Bop, bop, bop. What will we do without the Aries? We need that fire. We need that warrior spirit. But what I realize is that we're going to be working with a strong 3 energy, and we have the new moon popping in on Mars Day. So y'all know that Mars is all about Aries. Aries is all about Mars. And that number energy is going to be carried out. Okay? But it's not, pardon me, that energetic for the day for Mars is going to be carried out. Now, the energetic of the number is Jupiterian. When we look at the energy of Jupiter, Jupiter is expansive, okay? Not explosive, expansive. Not only that, but one of the things that you may not know is that Jupiterian energy, like they like adventure, they love great conversation, they love different cultures, they're like your socialite. So as we're moving in to the new year, we are moving with this very socially high vibration. So sorry for those of you who want to be in isolation by yourself and boring, but this is not going to be the time. This is just not the energy. It's not the lone wolf time. Okay. This is a time where you absolutely want to become more visible and be around people so that you can attract to you the people that you want to roll with. Like your network is going to be your net worth. The people that you hang out with are going to help to stimulate more creativity, and your creativity, your energy of creativity is going to be that much more higher. Okay. In this space, you'll be able to easily find yourself in different forms of collaboration. And collaboration is like, it's the joining of energies to create this product, this project, this baby. Yeah, we're gonna, you know what I mean? We're moving into that energy. And it's coming with a bang. All right. So I'm excited about it. I said in the community tab that I want you to revisit the things that you put for your new moon rituals during the solstice, because that assignment, coupled with when the moon decided to look like Saturn, y'all saw that. I'm going to post a picture of it. Y'all were able to not only get clear about the things that you fantasize about, that you desire, that get you all feeling warm and excited and passionate, coupled with what kind of things have really like kicked you in your knees, slapped you in the back of your head, tripped you in front of everyone, and made you feel embarrassed. You were able to look at that from a space of, these things serve me to some degree. And when you bring those two energies together, you can be that much more powerful and clear in what gets to move forward to the next level. The next is like, you play level 1, you played level 2, and now it's level 3. Is truly game time. Okay? So take with you this energy to build. This energy also, we got to understand that the new moon comes with that new things, new beginnings, but it's really new when we start with Aries, because Aries represents the head, like it's the first. It's the first on the first on the first. And when we're moving like that, we want to get rid of a lot of shit. All right? And when I say that, I mean it in every way. So tonight, I'm showing you 3 items. Now, don't talk badly about my aloe, because I've been having my aloe and it's still good. But aloe heals itself as well. Okay? Peace, y'all, who's joining the chat. What's up, Zakia? What's up, Jeremiah? So I'm telling y'all already, don't talk about my aloe. No evil eye on my aloe. All right. So as you can see, this aloe is still nice and plump, right? Still full of goodness. In the morning, okay? Amorena anahata. Hola. You're going to just cut enough so that you can scoop out 2 tablespoons. You ain't got to go ham. 2 tablespoons. First thing when you wake up. Now, if you're like me and you like things to really be pretty potent, I will do it tonight before you go to bed. If you ain't got an aloe leaf in your house, you was not watching the videos when I said get prepared and we were talking about the bagua. Okay? Keep up now. Keep up. I did get a few photos of people who had their stuff ready. So kudos to y'all. 10 points. 10 points for you. So you're going to get 2 tablespoons out of this. It's real easy. You're going to cut a lemon. Just half a lemon. Okay? And this is more than a thumb. So I would really, you know how, let me see if you can see how the ginger has these lines? I would just cut like this line to this line. So on your ginger, it might already have its own lines, but it's about a thumb's width. All right, you're going to take these 3 things and you're going to squish them in a cup, and you're going to put your clean spring water, or you can put distilled water, and you're going to drink it like a shot. Okay? Just drink that bad boy. That is how you're going to start in the morning to get your body moving. Now, I don't know what time you got to get to work, but you're going to want to do this. If you got to leave out by like 9, try to do this between 4 and 6 in the morning. Even if you got to hit it, this is why you can make it the night before. Hit it and go back to sleep. You know what I mean? Because by the time you get up and you're about to jump in the shower, things should be moving right along. You want to start this detox every morning with something that's going to stimulate peristalsis, which is the movement of your digestive system. Okay, it's the involuntary movement. As soon as you start chewing, right, all the enzymes start building up in your mouth to break down the food. The mucosal lining in the esophagus starts getting nice and juicy. Your acids in your stomach start bubbling up because they're getting prepared. Okay, and then in the intestines, you get this movement of the villi, which are these little finger projections. All right, along the inner linings of the intestines, and they're prepared. They're like, give it to me. I'm ready. Okay? Early in the morning, not only do we have, if we ate the night before too heavily and we didn't get a chance to eliminate, we still have like some, I call it soot, all right? Soot sitting in our colon. And we want to give our body the most optimal environment for clearing things out. And so by doing this, you will allow your body to start with hydration, the aloe for creating a nice slippery environment to move all that stuff out. You have the lemon and the ginger that will kill parasites. All right? It will kill the parasites. And when we add the lemon to the water, we already make it alkaline. So if you have been drinking your coffee, which is hella acidic, you know what I mean? You gotta just know the chemicals you're dealing with so that you can balance things out. You feel me? You don't have to say no to everything. But that's that 3 energy. I'm a 333. So I love to have adventure, okay? And I ain't about to do boring and the same thing all the time. We're not doing that. So for those of you who have been experiencing that, do this, and you're going to see that you start clearing out that stagnant energy out of your colon, and it's going to give you more energy throughout the day. Now, here's the thing. I myself am definitely going to be on Ramadan time. But what I'd like for you all to experience is a detox where we are greening. Greening. Just as a disclaimer, the three energy is really about the bright earth energies, orange, yellows, um, even like the purple hearts, like how y'all give me, right? It's not always it's not like this the darker stuff. All right, it's really bright. But I want us to be greening nutritionally. And the reason why I want us to be greening nutritionally is because we're moving through the wood element. Now, funny enough, we think of, when I said Aries at the fire and all of that, we think of like the fire is like, it's always moving fast, fast, fast. But the reason why the fire burns and the reason why a fire will be strong would be by the quality of the wood. Make sense? You follow? So we want to cultivate the wood energy by greening. We're going to green, green, green. So here's the competition. How many different green foods can you add to the group for us to choose from? Because we don't want to do the same thing all the time. We just don't, right? And some of us, we look around, we're like, I don't know. I don't know what else green to actually eat. I eat lettuce. I eat green beans. We need some variety. So if we could, like, as a team, put as many different green options in the group, that will be super dope. Okay, so some off the top that we don't all think about, right? We got spirulina, we have alfalfa sprouts, we have Swiss chard, we have watercress, um have my aloe here, okra. If you just said ill to okra, you don't know what you're missing. And if you were a lady and you said ill to okra, you definitely don't know what you're missing. Because you know what I mean, the okra is good for the you know what I mean. And the okra is good for clearing out the bowels. Okay. Um Parsley, kale. I like that. Y'all putting it in here. And what you'll notice is that these microgreens and the dandelion, okay, you can see that outside. You'll find that a lot of the greens, they have some bitterness to it. Not all of them. So you'll be creating some coolness, okay? And you'll also get the bitterness, but this is going to clear your palate. This is going to clear your palate so that you can begin to really taste the natural sugars in the foods, the good foods that you're eating, and the foods that are filled with processed sugar and all kind of extra crap are going to become overpowering and kind of gross. And you want that because psychologically, the way that we connect with our food, if we are forcing ourselves into a space of not eating certain things anymore, but the body is still heavily craving it, we still create some like withdrawal. Withdrawal is like not a good feeling. And sure, you'll be feeling some kind of way because, maybe you're used to a juicy steak. You'll get back to it, I guess. But I want this to be a smooth type of operation. You know what I mean? Smooth. Like, really diversify your palate so that naturally your palate is bored of mac and cheese. Your palate is bored of fried chicken. Like, it gets in, it's like, damn, that's overpowering in salt. I definitely would rather taste the basil, the arugula, the cilantro, the culantro in my food. Like that gives me way more of a, spiciness to my life. You have green chilies, right? So this does not have to be boring. It ain't got to be boring. For those of you who can eat, I did come to win. Pardon me. Um, you know, I mentioned dandelion because that's one of my favorite bitters, but there's a wood tonic. Ebo, I know you in New York. So the Korean markets have this thing that's called wood tonic, and it is very good. Very, very good for purifying the blood. And when we talk about purifying the blood, most times we're talking about taking care of the liver. And we talk about the liver, we're back to the element of wood. Because when the liver is good, right? When the liver is powered up, it can filter the blood properly, which moves us into the fire. The blood represents the fire, and then we have better warmth and longevity. Okay? Circulation is a big deal, family. Like we want one thing, and this eating thing helps us to really see how we need to approach life. So we want the warmth, the sexy, the fun, which is in that fire element. But in order to get that, we need to know what to feed it. And that means we step back into one of the elements, right? The element right before it, so that we have the proper foundation for what it is that we want to see later on. So much like this new moon, we're in a stage of not like, oh, the next full moon, everything that I put on my paper, on my vision board, and I planned out is going to be popping by the full moon. Nah. Like, this is, all right, on this new moon, I'm setting the foundation. I'm making sure my mindset is right. I'm making sure that I'm eating right. I'm making sure I'm taking advantage of getting more movement because we're connected to the earth. When we get into this wood element, the earth is starting to pop off. We don't just see the trees go, okay, now I'm gonna have mad leaves. No, if you're really tuning in, you can feel the vibration of the dirt starting to break up. Okay, you can feel the vibration. If you go to a tree that's starting to bud, like when you really, really high on meditation, go and hug that tree and just listen. Ask it for guidance on how to be really conservative with your energy in such a way that when you are ready to blossom, that you get a nice, beautiful blossom. You know what I mean? So this is, in that regard, you're going to be looking towards like the fall. That's harvest time. You're going to be looking at what you're doing right now and how it's going to affect you in the fall, not what it's going to do for you come May. You're going to see some little glimpses of it. You're going to start making the right connections, but that's for the foundation. So when we are clear about the fact that we're building foundation as opposed to like, this is it, la 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 la, we have more grace. You know what I'm saying? We take better care of our psyche. Because a lot of times people get wrapped up in certain emotions because their mind is set to this, instant gratification, and they feel disappointed. They feel disappointed in themselves. They feel like, oh, I should have did this, I should have did that. Like, slow your roll, homie. Slow your roll. All right, have some compassion for yourself, have some grace, and have some hustle. Like, hustle is not overnight. Every day you're just doing a little bit here, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And other days when you can do a big chunk, then do the big chunk. But this is life. You feel me? I like the green hearts. I like them green hearts. So circulation. You want good circulation? Make sure you take care of this wood element first. If you're dealing with any type of circulatory issues, including if your Johnson don't can't stay hard, long, and stiff, it's circulation, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If your skin is dry, it's drying out, it's circulation. If you're feeling really tired and lethargic, you need to clean. You need to take them bitters and clean out the blood. Okay? Circulation is very important. Okay? And ladies, same thing. If you're yoni dry, circulation. You're not circulating your fluids properly. You don't have enough warmth. You're gonna need to clear out and then eat the right things that are nourishing to the waters of your body. Okay, so we greening. So we green apples, we kiwis, we all the things. We got what else in here? We got the mint, the basil, cabbage, arugula, kohlrabi, broccoli, bok choy, zucchini, cucumbers, Brussels sprouts. Yeah, gungo peas. That's pigeon peas. That's what we call it, gungo peas. And bear in mind that sweet peas are, carb. It's not really so nutritional. But hey, nutritious. Green onion, scallion. So look, it's dope that everyone's putting this here in the live chat, but you gotta put this in the group. You got to put this in the group. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll make a poster of green veggies and just chime in all the greens that you can think of. And we'll add to it. So whatever you come up with to make to eat during the greening period, just spend this first week greening. By the weekend, we'll shift to just eating these types of foods in at sunset and right before sunrise. So that'll be a different challenge. But you see, I'm talking about being able to create some adventure by getting you in the swing of things. Tomorrow morning is the first time you're going to start with that. Okay? Nah, don't drink coffee. The only reason why you should even do coffee is if you're doing it as an enema. Okay? For this next, y'all ready for this one? 21 days. We're doing 21 days greening. So yes, we're starting tomorrow. Monday, for the week. All greens. Green. Make everything you eat 80% green. The other 20% still veggie, but 80% green. Okay? Y'all with that? Let me see some green hearts in the chat if y'all ready. Yeah. 21 days. 21 days. Y'all be going, we be going hard. Zakia, you already see we go hard. We go hard in person. We go hard on our own. So let's green it up. We're going to be the duck squad in a minute. But it's all good. It's worth it because the next thing is you're going to be able to clean out all the other stuff that you need to with so much more ease. Because energetically, what you'll be doing is by getting rid of the heavy, dense foods like the flesh and the carbs and all of that. I mean, like the heavy carbs, like rice and pasta and bread. You'll be filling up your body more with energy. See what I'm saying? With more light. And because you're continuing to fill yourself with more green, You feel me? You'll be able to really channel the energy of the sun that is out longer now. We have way more. So align yourself with that green. Walk around with some cash in your pocket. So you even are, moving in that green energy. Okay? So that's it. We greening. We greening. What up? We greening. That's gonna be my reply to you all. And I hope y'all reply the same way. So if you see me on IG or you see me on Facebook or here, and I'll be like, what up? We greening for the next 21 days starting tomorrow. All right. So y'all, my eyes are starting to burn. Need to go shower and jump into this snake oil. Look, I'm making this, and when y'all purchase it, don't buy it and give it to anyone else. If you want to tell someone to cop it, let them cop it. Even if you need to give them the money so they could get it themselves. I'm going to tell you why. The last time somebody gave me snake oil, that was on some snake shit. And my spirit told me that that's a thing. There's certain things that you shouldn't gift. All right? So I got some fresh, this real snake skin. It's real. Okay? It's real. I have my baby in there charging up with those sacred sounds. And she leaves behind the skin. This is going to be a real powerful elixir for you to use in your candle workings. If you need to make a bath, if you need to go into certain areas, you need to work on releasing, you need to work on like moving into your new energy, how to deal with transformation and change. If you want to get into really channeling and being able to see into the future, okay? See what's going on. Pull up those secret enemies. You'll have some real life snake oil. I have another item that'll be coming soon, but I want to focus on this and the floor wash. And don't forget, if you want to, hit me up. Okay? Just text me. I have a few batches left of this coffee from the Zicker Circle that we have for the Fay Tree Foundation. Just text me 202-810-1876, 202-810-1876. All right? And y'all can grab that. So, peace and love. Y'all, stalk the site. The flow wash will be up and ready for you all. Okay? This week, let's get it popping. What up, y'all? What we doing? What's the reply? I'm waiting. Ashe. We greening. We greening. All right. So much love to you all. Thanks for joining me on the late night. I appreciate y'all. I'll talk with y'all soon. Peace, love, and bliss.